Hey family, welcome back to my channel. I am Kerensa Amanda. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you all are doing so good and of course enjoying life. So today I'm going to be doing a different style video. I will be doing my 2022 financial goals end of quarter one report. So let's get started. So I want to start out with sharing my goals. If you are brand new to my channel, on January 1st of this year, I set out some financial goals that I want to accomplish by the end of this year. So I'm just going to go through each goal and tell you exactly where I am. So for 2022, my first goal was to complete the $1 and $5 savings challenge. And I want to put this money that I saved towards my emergency fund. So to date, I have saved for quarter one $105 in $1 bills, and I saved $95 in $5 bills. So 105 plus 95 is $200. So I have saved $200 so far as of end of quarter one for my $1 and $5 savings challenge combined. And my goal is to save $600. So I am $400 off from meeting that goal. I believe that I can get to 600. I'm already at 200, so there's no reason why by the end of this year I cannot get to this goal. So I'm really excited to be on track for this particular goal. So next I have my challenge of trying to complete the coins challenge, and that as well will go towards my emergency fund. So every time I have my variable expenses spending over the course of 2 weeks, at the end of every 2 weeks, I take whatever change I have and I put that into my quarters jar or my blue piggy bank, which has all of my other coins that are not quarters. So at the end of the year, I'm going to take that money, I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to put that towards my savings and put that in my emergency fund. And that's really exciting because to me, that's effortless. All I have to do is literally save the change that I have left over. So I really think this is a very achievable goal that anyone can do. Next, I have finished my 100 envelope challenge of $5,050 by March 31st. So I actually did complete this challenge and I completed it before March 31st. So that is why I have a check here, which I'm very proud of. I started this challenge last August and I finished it in March. So that was a very, very accomplishing feeling. Like I was so happy, I was elated, I was surprised, but at the same time I wasn't, because I really stayed consistent on saving this money. So the $5,050 was complete, and I did use some of the funds to pay down debt and some of it for savings. So that was a very good goal, and I'm doing it again, but this time I am doing $10,000 and I'm doing it by twos. So I'm saving a total of $10,000 with the 100 envelope challenge, but I am doing that digitally, and the funds are going into an investment account in the stock market. So I'm really excited about that as well. So moving on to my next goal, I am trying to complete Pink X Budget's Platinum Scratch Off Savings Challenge. In this challenge, you save a total of $4,000. So I'm really excited about this challenge as well. It's so fun. It kind of reminds me of lottery a little bit. And my goal is to save that $4,000 by December 31st. So far I have saved, as far as quarter one, I've saved $815 at the end of quarter one of this year. So 4,000 minus 815 is $3,185. So that is amazing. That is great. I really feel like I'm on track. I did save additional funds after quarter one, so I know I'm even closer to the goal of 4,000. So that is a plus. And it's a lot of fun. I can't really say anything bad about the challenge except for the numbers are on the higher side. So it really depends on what you scratch off, but I think it's a great way to push yourself to save money. I really love this challenge a lot. So next I'm going to move on to my Arison's Love Challenge, and this is saving $100 a month over the course of 12 months. So this challenge equals $1,200 for the year, and my goal is to save that by December 31st. So as of the end of quarter one, I saved $360. So let's see, 1,200 minus 360, I had $840 to go. I think that is good as well. I feel like I'm well on my way, and I'm literally taking my time to do this challenge. Whenever I do have extra funds, I do save that in the challenge. So I think I'm going to actually exceed the $1,200, but only time will tell. So goal number 6, the next goal is to save $8,000 total in all of my sinking funds. So I do sinking funds updates, but I have not really done a holistic amount of money saved from my sinking funds. And I think I'm actually going to wait until the end of the year to see exactly how much I saved as a whole. I kind of do a comparison of where I started in the beginning of each month and then where I ended to see the positive and the negative, only because some of my sinking funds are revolving and some of them I'm literally saving and not touching. So I'm curious to see where I end up in December. And I'm really anxious to see if I actually meet my goal of $8,000. But again, time will tell. So next, a really, really important goal of mine is to invest in my future. My goal was to increase my retirement contribution by 1% by the end of March. And I actually was able to do this because on March 11th of this year, I increased my 401k contribution by 1%. And I did that because I did get a raise at my job. That's a win. And I wanted to offset the cost because, the more money you make, the more money they take. So in addition to, saving for my retirement, saving for my future, I also wanted to save on my taxes. So I'm really excited because that goal was met. So far, I've met 2 of my goals. So next on my list is debt. So all of goals 1 through 7 were focused on saving, somehow saving and investing money. But the remaining goals revolve around debt. So my 8th goal is to pay off my personal loan by December 31st. So my personal loan balance is at $10,171. And so far this year, I have paid off $2,580 of that. I'm going to say $2,580 plus change, but I'm just going to round it up. So that to me is a win. And again, I'm not doing cents, I'm just doing change. So $10,171 is the balance. And I paid this year $2,580. So that is a plus. So I'm really happy about that. $7,591 is left. So I'm really excited about that because I also will be paying additional money to that. And that is really important to me because the more you pay down your debt, the more you decrease the amount that you owe, your net worth goes up, and you're also able to have more money back to your budget once you're done paying off that debt. So to me, it's very important to remain consistent and to pay your bills on time. So I am well on my way to paying this debt off by the end of December. One of the things I'm trying to figure out is, will I use any of my savings challenges to pay off this debt? So I already used money from my 100 envelope challenge that I completed back in March towards my debt, but I wanted to know if I should move forward with using my Arison's Love Challenge or my Pink X Budgets Challenge to pay off this debt. I really think that is the best solution, but I really haven't decided yet if I'm going to use my savings challenge money or my regular savings account to pay off the debt, but I'll figure it out. So next on my list is to pay off my MasterCard credit card, and my MasterCard credit card is at $6,380. I'm well on my way to paying that off. So far this year, I paid over $2,000 to this card. So yes, I do have some debt, but I am paying it down consistently. I, made a great purchase. I purchased Money with Gabs, the debt diary, and that's been helping me out so much. I'm really excited to be using that in addition to applying any extra funds, any extra money that I receive towards paying down my debt. So the last thing I wanted to touch base on was goal number 10. So for me, that is to enjoy each and every moment of my personal finance journey. And the reason why I say that is because although we all have to figure out our own way throughout this journey, it's okay to make mistakes, but it's also even better when you learn from those mistakes. And I am on a path to financial freedom. My goal is to save as much money as I can, to invest as much money as I can, and to live a very financial prosperous life. And with everything going on in the world, I feel like this channel has been my outlet, connecting with all of you and sharing my story and inspiring you to be at your best as well has really helped me to get myself together. So I'm really excited to continue on this path and to share my story with you and let you know how I am doing. So with that said, thank you all so much for tuning in. I am well on my way to accomplishing my goals, and I know that you are doing the same. Please take care and be safe. Till next time. Bye.